Now you know how important the software process is. Why you need engineering approach to create a software program. In software engineering, basically, so engineering is a systematic approach. Systematic. Engineering is a systematic approach which has a sequence of processes to create some product or service. It's a systematic, it is systematic approach to produce some product of or service. It has a team and a set of processes. It has a team and set of processes. එතකොට engineering කියලා කියන්නේ නිකන් ලේසි එකක් නෙවෙයි. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැකලා තියෙනවා ඇති පාරවල් හදනවා. engineer කරනවා. පාලම් හදනවා. දැන් අපේ ගෙදර එහා පැත්තේ ඉඳන් එහා ගෙදරට යන්න. පාරක් engineer කරන්න ඕන නැහැ. engineer ඇවිල්ලා අර කැප් දාගෙන මග ඉඳලා මැනලා ඊට පස්සේ අර ඈතින් නම් බලන්නේ level කරලා එහෙම කරන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. අපේ ගෙදර ඉඳන් එහා පැත්තේ ගෙදරට යන්න. You can just put a small maybe footpath, that is enough, no need to engineer. But think that you want to create a flyover, අර උඩින් යන පාරක් හදන්න ඕන flyover එකක්. ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැකලා ඇති එතන ඇවිල්ලා මැනලා lines mark කරලා ඊට පස්සේ ලොකු team එකක් ඇවිල්ලා machines ගොඩක් ඇවිල්ලා එහෙම තමයි මේ වගේ දෙයක් හදන්නේ. එතන supervise කරන කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා, වැඩ කරන කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා, budgets හදන කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා. All these people are working together to deliver that output. That is how a bridge or a road is constructed. It's engineering. Similar to that, software engineering process, it has a set of steps. So these steps together, it create a cycle. Right? Software process is a cyclic process. So therefore, these steps are shown, or steps are presented as a cycle or cyclic process. That is called, you know the name, that is called software development life cycle. Software development, please write this, right? Life cycle. I'll explain this after writing. This is called software development life cycle, or more generally, or system development life cycle. More generally, right? So please write down these two sentences, then I'll explain what it is. First you have to write down this. So now you know engineering basically it's a systematic approach and it has a set of processes. So but these are organized as a cyclic process. Something cyclic means it start and again it will come back to the starting position. Everything is cycle. For an example, think about our life. We start walking. So why it is a cycle? මොකද අපි මුලින්ම අපිට තියෙන challenge එක ඔයගොල්ලෝ චූටි කාලේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තියෙන challenge එක අපි හිතමු මුලින්ම කොහොම හරි ඉන්න තැනින් නැගිට ගන්න එක තමයි challenge එක. You want to wait, actually you want to stand up. Then you want to walk, right? You want to walk. Then you want to talk with others. So maybe when you are like 4 years or 5 years, like 3 years, 4 years old, so the challenge is not to actually not to make your pants wet, right? Because that is a challenge. You have to maybe wear pampers or something. That is the challenge. And when you are then when you become a teenager, maybe when you are a preteen, the challenge is to have friends. So then when you become little bit elder, so if you can come to home alone, තනියෙන් ගෙදරට පාර හොයාගෙන එන්න පුළුවන් නම්, that is very good. So now you are grown up, you can go and come alone without any assistant. I think now you are in that stage. You have friends, you can go somewhere and come alone. You are confident enough about you. So but when you are 70, like 70 years old, again you have a challenge whether you can come alone without any assistant. තනියෙන් ගෙදරට පාර හොයාගෙන එන්න පුළුවන්ද? ඊළඟට තව චුට්ටක් ආය යනකොට තව challenge එකක් එනවා. ඒ තමයි තනියෙන් ඇවිද ගන්න පුළුවන්ද? So then ඊට පස්සේ තව challenge එකක් එනවා. ආයෙත් ඔයාලා තවත් වයසට යද්දි 80 ගානක් විතර වෙද්දි පැම්පස් ඇඳගන්නේ නැතුව whether you can naturally control your exhaustion process. So that is the next thing. Then again when you are 90s and all, you will again get a challenge to stand up. තනියෙන් ඉඳ ගන්න හිට ගන්න පුළුවන්ද කියන එක, that challenge will come. That is a cyclic process. Life is also a cyclic. So therefore whatever belongs to a cell is a cycle. You know, cell cycle is there when it comes to self forming. Then team, there's a team building cycle. Norming, performing, adjoining, likewise a team building cycle is there. For a product, there's a product development cycle. For organization, there's an organization cycle. For marketing, there's a marketing cycle. Likewise, for software, there is a cycle, that is software development cycle. හැම එකටම තියෙන cycle එකක් තමයි. That is a cyclic process. Again, it will come to the beginning, right? Anything will come to its root cause or the beginning. So first thing in software development life cycle, SDLC, the first step is to find out the problem. Finding the problem. Why you need software? නිකන් ජොලියට නෙවෙයිනේ, මොකක් හරි හේතුවක් තියෙන්න බෑ. Why you need software to control flight? Why human cannot do? Why you need software to control the flight? So there should be a problem where human capacity is not enough, or human power is not enough, or human involvement is not sufficient, or human errors are high. There should be kind of problem. So that is again another word for this is problem definition. Here I would like to just show you a small example. So let's go to internet and ancient people, Homo, maybe before say Homo sapiens sapiens, right? So you know, these are the people initial age, right? So you all, me and you, looks like this at our ancient period. So they had a challenge. So they had a challenge even before this period. So they had a challenge, right? So we are Homo sapiens sapiens, the next version. So these people, they had a challenge. What is the challenge? Challenge is, so initially people had few needs. They need food because they need to eat something. So they need some place to live, maybe water also, food, water. And the next thing is they need generation and maybe some shelter. So those were the primary needs. They want to reproduce themselves because they want to, so to make dominance in the forest, otherwise they are not dominance. කැලේ ඉන්න එක මනුස්සයයි නම් එයා ඩොමිනන්ස් නෑ කොටියෝ එහෙම සිංහයෝ එහෙම ඇවිල්ලා එයාව අරගෙන යයි. Even monkeys will come because you are not dominance. So you need to reproduce and generate your own generation, create your own generation, and you need water, food, shelter, maybe. So but when you reproduce and reproduce and reproduce, your population is high. වගේ කට්ටිය වැඩි වෙනවා. Then you will have less water, less food, less number of shelters. So when you reproduce, another problem will come, that is food, water, and shelter. Then that is the problem. When you increase your population, when they increase their population, the problem was not enough resources. So when there were no resources, they started finding a solution that is called system analysis. Analysis means, so you know the problem is not enough resources, so you have to analyze that, how to get a solution for this. Then you will find out, you will do a feasibility study too. That means you have several alternatives when you analyze for problem. Okay, හිතන්න දැන් ඕගොල්ලෝ අපි ඔක්කොම අර වැද්දෝ වගේ ඉන්නවා දැන් කැලේට වෙලා. අර කැලේට වෙලා වැද්දෝ කියන්නේ අර වැද්දෝම නෙවෙයි අපේ ආදි මුතුන් මිත්තෝ විදියට ඉන්නවා. මේ කාලා බීලා අපේ පරම්පරාව ජෙනරේට් කරගෙන ඉන්නවා. ඉතින් වෙන ප්‍රශ්න නැහැ මොකුත්. ඉන්න තැනක් තියෙන එච්චරයි. කට්ටිය වැඩි වෙනකොට කෑම මදි. කෑම මදි වෙනකොට when food is not enough, what they have done? මොකක්ද ඒගොල්ලෝ කරන්නේ නැත්තේ? කෑම මදි, වතුර මදි. දැන් මොකද්ද කරන්නේ නැත්තේ? කඩෙන් ගන්නවද කෑම? Can they do that? Yes? සචිනි ඔවත් අතීත කාලයේදී ඔහොම හිටියනේ කාලයක්. දැන් මතක නැති වුණාට ඒ දවස්වල මොනවද කරන්නේ නැත්තේ? Yes? මතක නැහැ වගේ ඉන්නව නේද? What do you think? What you have done? සතිර මොනවද කරන්නේ නැත්තේ? පුතේ කාලේ මිනිස්සු.
Hunting.
Yes? Not eat?
Hunting.
Yes, hunting. Yes, you have to anyway move from the place නේ. ඉන්න තැනින් යන්න ඕන කොහෙද? දැන් මේ ඉන්න තැන ඉඳලා හරියන්නේ නැහැනේ. කෑම උඩින් වැටෙනවා නෑනේ. You will not get enough food. No, you will not get. Then hunting වලින් කෑම හම්බේ වතුර. Not water. You will get food but not water. So you have to move from the place. You have to move. So when the problem is food, resources, but when you analyze the system, you realize that you need another source of water, another source of food. So you have to move from the place. So then the solution is moving. But moving can be done in various ways. Moving can be done in various ways. You can fly. Unfortunately, Homo sapiens cannot fly. But birds can fly. You can't ask birds to bring food for you, no? කුරුල්ලෝට උදව් කරන්නෙත් නැහැ. So birds can fly but not Homo sapiens. So then you can observe what fishes are doing. Yes, they move, they swim. Unfortunately, Homo sapiens not very good in swimming. So that is also not the best way. Monkeys can jump. Homo sapiens, yes, they could jump, but that is not the best way again. So they started walking from one place to another place. So from alternatives, so please remember this story, right? Please remember this historical story that is software development life cycle. That's why from alternatives, find the best alternative. That is called feasibility study. When you do the system analysis and feasibility study, here we come the next one. It is planning the system design. ඊළඟට එන්නේ system design plan එක. දැන් යන්නත් ඕන වෙන තැනකට. හැබැයි කට්ටිය කතා වෙලා බලනවා ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ වැඩි භාෂාවෙන් මොකද්ද කරන්නේ? They had to talk. They had to talk and they had to decide how to do this. You can say, don't go this direction. This direction is very difficult to move. It's not possible to move your children in this way. මොකද ඒ පැත්තේ තියෙන ලොකු පල්ලමක් කඳු පල්ලම් ඒ හින්දා that is removed. So it's very difficult to move in that route. Let's go south because north is difficult. Don't go to west because west in west side you have dangerous animals. Don't go west. Let's go to the right side. They decide. That is the plan. After deciding, they have to actually do because plan itself not work. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ trip එකක් යන්න plan කරනවා. යාළුවෝ set එකත් එක්ක කතා කරලා මෙහෙම අපි යමු නැත්නම් නෑදෑයෝ කට්ටියත් එක්ක කතා කරලා let's plan, let's go to Sigiriya, let's go in this day is holiday for us. Do you have classes in this day? Yes, I have online class. One friend says, yeah, I have online class. I have my examination pending. So likewise your plan won't work. Planning won't work unless if you implement that, then only it will start working. So that is needed. That is your development or system development. That means actual coding take place here. You need to code. You need to construct your footpath. අඩිපාර හදාගෙන යන්න ඕන. But that path itself is not enough. You have to. So ලොකු කට්ටිය අයි එහෙම දැන් අර මොකට කියන රහේ කියලා නේද? රහේ ලොකු අය. එහෙම නැත්නම් this in the tribe, the leaders in the tribe. Leaders in the tribe. So they looks like this, right? So if it's boring, it looks like this leaders in a tribe. These are the people. Leaders in the tribe. So looks like this, right? And these people will first move in your footpath. The footpath that they have created, these people will first move. But, so what about children? What about women? So they are not strong enough to take that challenge. Leaders will go, but not everyone. So that is called testing. Please remember the story, right? I'm telling various things, but explaining another thing. But I just want you to remember these things because this is very important. There are students, university students who cannot remember what is SDLC. That's why I'm telling this. So don't need to buy hard. Just remember as a story. Testing. The main people will go and test. If it is suitable, they will give it to the others. They will give it to the others. That is called deployment. Handing over. Deployment, give it to the others. Handing over. Testing. Check whether your solution is suitable. Working properly. And if it is working properly, you deploy, hand it over. But after handing over, okay, දැන් අර කතන්දර කියලා ඔයාලා නිදා ගන්න ගානට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. I'm sorry about that. So it's like bedtime story now. So let's take few minutes and explain this. So after this seventh part, after the deployment, after the seventh one, then so everything is not lasting forever. Nothing is lasting basically. Nothing is lasting forever. Because after some time, so when you construct a new house, it's superb, elegant looking. When you purchase a new vehicle, yes, superb, elegant looking, very nice. But after some time, you can imagine what will happen. So that is the same thing here. So when you start doing this, it's superb, very good. But after some time, when you install the first install Windows 10, how you feel? You install Windows 10. The first day that you install Windows 10 to your Windows 7 machine, impressive, wonderful, right? Impressive, wonderful. That is the first day you experience Windows 10. Superb interface. After some time, boring. So you want to change, you need Windows 11 or 12 now. You purchase your new brand new Apple phone, X series or 11 or something. Wow. But next day, after 1 or 2 years, you don't like that. You need to update. Yes, that is called review and maintenance. You need to maintain that. Review and maintain. So how you review and maintain? Maybe you change the cover of your Apple phone. You change the maybe color of your house, new paint. You change the color of your vehicle, new paint. Maybe cut and polish. Change the tires and put alloy wheels. Wow, nice. Put some lights, decorated. Now it's good. But you can't do this forever. After some time, you have to throw this away. Right? Isalamara. Sorry, this is like, so my first vehicle is a B211. So this is the one that I got. So this is my first vehicle anyway. So like it's in, I purchased this, I think as I remember, the year 2007. Right. So then what first I did, after some time I changed the color. I change the color and see whether it's good. Yeah, looks good. So then I try to change like this, maybe some modification. Okay, after some time I realized that this is not going to work out. I need some, I need something new. I need to change the vehicle. Maybe this is not going to help me. So I need to upgrade my vehicle to a hybrid or some new car. So after some time, I thought, no, car, it's boring. I cannot go to the remote location using car because always I have to think about the ground space in ground clearance. It's not enough. So I thought, let's remove the car and let's go for a jeep. Then I can go to any remote location easily. So likewise, after some times, the review and maintain will not enough. Then you have to, yes, you have to. So the last step, what is that? Deployment, review and maintenance, yes, renew and find, let's solve. So this is not there actually. Renew, review and maintenance, after that renew. So that is not mentioned, but you go and find out your new problem and start engineering from the beginning. That is the process. Right, let's draw it using this kind of arrow. You go, sorry, you go back, and yes, you go back and start finding out the new problem and start developing your system again with the new problem. What has happened to that ancient people, you and me, in the history? What has really happened? ඒ අඩිපාර හදලා ටිකක් කල් ගිහිල්ලා we used that footpath. We tested and handed it over to the tribe. Entire tribe was using that. So we maintained that, modified. But new generation, they don't like this. They don't like footpath. They wanted some kind of wide way to move with their animal, right? Move with their goods. They need wider road. So they updated. They updated to wider road with stones. They planned, developed, handed over. People were using. After that, they thought that the next generation thought that no, this road is not going to work out. We need to put some material. That's where the new roads, the new kind of roads, so not the carpet one, the one below that one, right? Next, they found that these roads are also not convenient enough. The new problem is the conveniency. You want to go without any shocks. You want to go in convenient manner. So you have to put a carpet. Now it's convenient. Deployed. Tested, deployed and working. Carpet road එකෙත් කාලයක් යනකොට කැඩෙනවා. තාර හැම දාලා පොඩ්ඩක් මේන්ටේන් කරගෙන තියාගන්න. After that, what has happened? Then the traffic is high. You need wider road, maybe a highway. Now you have to update for a highway. And it's like that. But this is not going to end. Make ඉවර වෙන්නේ නැහැ. See this. This is the next generation vehicles which going to come. Personal drone. Right. This is the next generation vehicle which is going to come. This kind of vehicles. This kind of vehicles. This kind of vehicles. Because the roads are heavy in traffic. So you need ride in, not ride in bike, actually ride in drone. So this is the next generation vehicle. But when that comes, roads are not enough. So you need airways. So this is not going to end. Make ඉවර වෙන්නේ නැහැ. තව එකක් එනවා. ඕක ඉවර වෙන්නේ නැහැ. තව එකක් එනවා. That's why this is a cyclic process. Okay, with understanding, please write down this. With proper understanding, please write down the SDLC and its steps. Properly understand this. This is why we have Windows 95. Problem not solved. We have updated to Windows 98. Problem not solved. Then updated to Windows 2000. Still problem not solved. Updated to Windows XP. Not solved. Updated to Windows Vista. Not solved. Updated to Windows 7. Still not solved. Updated to Windows 8.1. Still not solved. Updated to Windows 8 or 8.1. 8 and then 8.1. Still not solved. Updated to Windows 10. Not yet. So we are waiting for the next version of Windows. Right? That's why this is a cyclic process, never ending. You have to update, 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 and update. Keep updating to the new system. Find the new problem, develop the new one. The next version of Windows might be supporting Surface apps, IoT, Internet of Things. Lot of new features are coming. Maybe so the new IQ, emotional intelligence, new artificial intelligence things. So these will be there in the next version of the Windows. So let's see what's going to be the next. Please write down this and also write down the example. It's a cyclic. So please finish quickly. And when you disconnect, please connect to the same link, right?